If you have a beautiful bag that you've just bought and the leather is a high quality leather, it's going to obviously look nice, but the zippers and the clasps and the pieces are going to hold together well. They're going to function. Same sort of thing for a chair. If you sit in it and after 10 minutes you sort of wiggle into your comfortable space and then all of a sudden you realize, well, you know, the pitch isn't right on the back for my back. It was just no thought was given to the construction piece and body proportions. In a well-crafted chair, what I know about the components of upholstery is that if you add springs into the base of a piece of upholstery, that's going to give you long-term comfort. If you don't have any springs in your piece of furniture, if it's just a flat board, ultimately you're going to get uncomfortable after a fairly short period of time. So it's the component pieces, the construction, and then even before that, it's the actual quality of the material that's going into something. There's so many different grades of leathers that are used in, you know, both in upholstery and in making clothing and boots and shoes, but they all have their own purpose for which they are best suited. So you might get a certain grade of leather that's okay to put on a pair of shoes, but isn't going to stand up in the long run on a sofa. So, you know, you need to have somebody that you trust who's putting the right components into whatever it is that you're buying. In a well-built piece of upholstery, there are solid pieces of hardwood, and they are joined with dowels, glue, and screws, as opposed to just, you know, being stapled in place. And often in a poor quality chair, you may find where the stress points are, where, you know, you're pushing your arms against the handles, against the arms. You'll find that over time that'll start to get wiggly, you know, and every time you sit down you're going to jar on that a little more until, you know, pretty soon the whole thing's wobbling. Well, once the whole structure starts to wobble integrally, it's no longer a functioning chair. So it's, you know, how does it function? That's really key. And is it made of the right pieces? But then on top of that, it's, you know, there's a certain sense of artistry to anything that people make. You know, if you make a beautiful pair of shoes, if you make a beautiful handbag, if you make a beautiful piece of furniture.